Hello everyone, it is Lucy here and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I am making a new family for my save file. So I did give you guys a sneak peek on the inside of my gameplay that I've been playing off camera. And I have a family and I just feel like if you don't know who this family is, I'm going to be talking a bit about them. But London is the child in the family and I just feel like he needs a little bit more friendship. I think he needs a little bit more of children like he can kind of hang out with after school. I feel like he just kind of comes home and just kind of hangs out at home. And so probably having a family that he can kind of go to the park and meet up with and all of that, it would be probably a lot of fun for him. So that's what I was trying to do. All of my families, I just feel like I try to recreate them just because I don't really want to play with the EA like base game families, like the land grabs, the Goss. I'm just kind of getting sick of those families. So whenever I kind of create a new save file for myself, I really try to go in and just add in families here and there throughout the neighborhood. So that way there's more chances of my family meeting up with those families. So that's what I'm doing here. So we do have Melissa. She has a husband. His name is Isaac. And then we do have 3 children in this family. So we have a daughter, and her name is Mindy, and she's a child. And then we have Drew, which he is the son, and he is a child as well. And then we have Michaela, and she is an infant. So I just figured maybe her and Shayna can kind of grow up together. Shayna is the infant in my family that I kind of play with off camera. And I just feel like having those families where you can kind of grow with them and see the neighborhood changes together is where you kind of create realism in your games. So for this family, we have the dad, his name is Isaac, and the mom, Melissa. And Melissa is a vet. So she really wants to kind of grow her own business as a vet. And then also Elliot, not Elliot, that's in my other family. Isaac is a doctor. So we have a vet and we have a doctor. And then I'm not sure about what the kids are going to do when they grow up. But I do know that I really want more playmates for London because his dad, Elliot, is going to be building a tree house for him to kind of hang out with. And maybe they can kind of create a club together and they just can have a lot of fun and just a lot of playtime is probably what their goal is going to be for their club. So I've never really played around with the clubs in The Sims, but I feel like kids would probably benefit from the clubs a lot more because you can have like meetups and all of that. And I think there is a button in the club section where you can kind of call all of the club members and they can come over and you guys can have your little meetings. And the treehouse will probably be a good place for that. So that's what I was thinking about doing. Shayna, which is in the other family, she's an infant. I really wanted her to have somebody that she could kind of grow up with, go to school with. And so that's why I created Michaela as the infant in this particular family. So with the mom here, as you can see, I kind of spend a lot of time on the girl Sims, just trying to pick out their outfits and make sure everything's okay. If you see, when I get to the guy Sims, I kind of just like fly right through. I guess I'm not so meticulous about their outfits as I am about the women. I don't understand why, but that's what I am. She took me a really long time. She took me like basically the whole time. But the other members of the family, I just breezed right through them. They do have a cat in their family as well, which I kind of created off camera. I didn't, include that. I just kind of, plopped a cat into their family because I just feel like she is a cat lover. So she probably would have her own pets at home. And then Isaac is a very neat sim. He is very self-assured and he is a music lover. I haven't really played too much with the music loving trait, so I kind of want him to kind of experiment with all of the different musical instruments and see which one he can kind of excel at more, and then maybe that will get passed down to his kids, like that trait as well, the music lover gene, because I just feel like maybe they would want to, play some musical instruments as well. I never focus on that with my sim kids, which I should more of. But right now, London, which is in my other family, he is extremely like into building. So I just feel like maybe he would be like, I don't know, in the handyman career or something like that when he gets into being a teenager and he can kind of bring home some money for his family as well. Not like they need it because their mother is a global superstar, but that's okay. And the only problem that I have with the Get Famous pack is that you can't really have friendships when you're globally famous because all of the Sims just kind of fawn over you and pass out wanting your autograph. It's really annoying that you can't just turn that off somehow. I'm sure maybe you can, or maybe there's a cheat for it. But I really wish that she could have some actual friendships instead of it being like a Sim would come over and then they pass out because they just really want her autograph. It's very annoying, and it's very just challenging for me because I really don't like having that interaction with other Sims. So in my family, if you haven't seen it, the family that I play with off camera, I released that video a little while ago. They do have this high fence around their property just because paparazzi were coming and they were just taking pictures of her. They would just come right into her house. So I just really wish they could have those social interactions that I'm sure a lot of famous people have friends that are not famous, and they can have those interactions and not be fawned over all the time. So I just wish that that was a thing as well. But here is Mindy, and I feel like she's going to be a really good friend with London. Drew, I'm not really sure about because he really wants to be like the party, the life of the party. He wants to do a lot of playtime activity. She's a little bit more social, so she likes to kind of have her conversations more and just interact more with the Sims. So I think her and London are going to get along really good. But anyways, you guys, I think I'm going to end the video right here, just the talking portion. Please stay tuned to the very end so you can kind of see how they came out. But like I said, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you all very soon.